Vitamin, and of course one of the most trending songs back then, and as we speak right now, the song is still really, when you listen to the song, it really reflects back. And trust me, the song when it plays right now, even if in club, bars, anywhere, people always vibe it. Lilian Bowers was one of the the Blue 3 artists, where we remember last time they had their Blue 3. They call it a concert, just like reuniting them, the Blue 3, where we had Jackie, we had Jackie Chandiru, and of course Jackie Chandiru. This is one of the lady, our own, and of course we had Cindy, Cindy Sanyu, also our own in-law. Then at the same time, Lilian Babasi, and it was a perfect one. But of course, all in this, every single Thursday, we make sure that we remind you, we make sure that those songs, we refresh them, to sound fresh into your ears, the eyes. Though their videos are not of that quality or quality back then. Back then people used to use phones, and these small cameras for shooting videos. But of course, the trend moves each and every single time. Days in each and every single life, daily living, we always have some changes in our daily living. You see, when a child is born, on the day of birth, there's a way the child looks. The second day, there's a way the child, gradually it keeps on growing each and every single time. So the music industry right now, as it stands, it's really growing. Don't forget that tomorrow, the same thing, what the current trend right now in the next years to come, it will be also called the past. Yeah, because the technology is growing each and every single day. People are coming up with new things. In laboratory, people come up with so many different things on a daily basis. So expect that the kind of life that we are living now will not be the same life that we shall be living in the next 30 or 40 years. Or whatever we are using right now, in our social life, it will be different. Maybe they will take us back to what we used to use those days, or they will even activate something new. So we expect every day, everyday life changes. Every day things changes in people's life, as in on a daily basis. So TBT, literally, it's meant to remind you about the past. What used to happen those days, the kind of music people used to play those days. Initially, we are supposed to talk about also the food that people used to eat those days. But when it comes to entertainment, we only circle the entertainment circle. Yeah. Talk about the artists that you used to see those days, and the type of songs they used to compose, and how they used to do it those days. And remember, we always used to tell you that those days we used to have the rewinding tape, where there used to be seniors, in this tape where you rewind. You can sometimes, most especially, they use this big pen. Big is a legendary, is a legendary company. Yeah. Where those days they could use those bigs, to rewind the songs. And in our language, there's one thing. There's Angoli. Utelu moku ma ikaju betiede. Jutiede lare binu mirachel en kado mukene no dogi be binu kinge. Julong Angoli. Sometimes jutoro Angoli ni kado rewinding could tape in. Ma seniors nede kibedu tie ma at a point in one kaju watenya kawoni Paul Pachon. Paul Pachon beruwer pa wenge muzika gi eni. Angango gi chaka gi inwane ngatuacha Andre ebebedunya back yori nge ku yori kore ngatika wacha an abe mitu weri macha ikamino ine technicians di job nema yete wewe ni Mungu sa Mungu tie kulempare gi mebe kelo gi kukare ngati tingu tape rewinding kame stopping etape kame playing kamino weri cha chako tap kakejecha makamino ine ko woni wote obedo udogo binu CD de dongo ruinyu, wabedu ko tape ruinyu, wadogo ku CD. Eno ngawe ti wirjima para ba kama dong ana da bedu tie mabedu ka witnessing le men mecha de ruinyu. Inenia bul biri video de samo ki video bedu ku rewind the tape mi video. Minwane at end the rewinding en kumenin. But per video tape bedu take marati ka rewinding en omakiti kuchingi. What I can remember, iti kuchingi ka rewinding en ka igami ketu video, but per video ubedu go back and front, ubedu par just one way. Unlike per tip, per way, bedu nang back and front in one car. You go with, you chat go with, and Dr. Joseph Apoy. I remember back then in the year 2000 and it was around 2016, 17, yeah, 16, 17, 14 there, when Dr. Jose Chameleon came to visited West Nile, and in particular he was in Koboko. By then I was with him. Dr. Jose Chameleon was moving around the shops, looking for tapes. He was looking for the real tapes. So likely enough, we happened to bounce on one of the shops around, next to, opposite the mosque in Koboko. So when we entered there, this guy got his tapes. He decided to buy, and of course, the tapes that were sold at those days, they used to sell them at 1,500. It came to 3,000, something like that. But Dr. Jose Chameleon bought those tapes. Each tape, I remember he bought around five tapes, and he was buying them at 20,000. It was around 25,000. So around 5 tapes. It costed him around 125 something thousand. So that thing reminded him of how he started. So we basically, you see, every single Thursday, we make sure that we give you all those tips, what used to happen in your musically those days, and the dance, the dancing types, styles that you used to have those days. And this is the day we always give you, we bring it back. We refresh it back and bring it on your screen. Though the music video that we play will not be of that standard. And I believe that, and I plead with you, the viewers out there, let's just take it like that, because just trying to remind ourselves. Some song came in from, that is a Gift of Kado. Gift of Kado, we did play something from Gift of Kado, and we all know Gift of Kado. I remember back then also, recently, Gift of Kado had a show here in West Nile. Should it be last year? He had a show around here, but of course, I'm going to give you that in the second hour of the show. Generally, today, I will be giving you some tips about some legendary artists who have disappeared, who are no longer relevant, and some of them who are relevant and what they are doing. I'll be giving you that in the second hour of the show. Sergeant CC remains my name. The only guy that speaks in capital letter. I know my guy, my little lady, my little angel. She's watching right there, back there in Paida. That is Lady Binti. I know that small little girl never misses, West Nile Television. I believe that you are watching. And I want to say shout outs to you. And I'll get back in the second hour of the show. Let's keep it locked on West Nile Television each and every single time. Start times the channel 477, and on Zuku satellite we are always on channel 0073, and on Azam TV you can as well catch up with us on channel 369 West Nile Television, and on all our social media handle. Get it right there. See you after the music break. Sergeant MC with the TBT.
Yeah, it's Diamond Nasta. Vampino, you know what the girl say? She ball out, yeah. She no wanna say, come we die.